and welcome to the Geek Zone. I am Will and this is World of Tanks. I got sent in a replay today from a gentleman tanker, I think. A gentlemanly tanker, sorry. He's in his Luchs and he described this game to me as, this is the funniest game I've seen, or I've played even, in a Luchs. Now the Luchs has a auto-loader, as you can see from the mag there. That's just loaded up with its 5 shells. It's basically a fast-firing auto-loading machine gun. It's hilarious, and this game just shows you the sort of shit you can do with it. It's hilarious. It's one of those games where at the end of it you sit back and you look at it and you look at your score and think, how the hell have I just done that? This is a carry in a complete, just a carry in a Luchs is hilarious. There's no real objection to me saying, I hope there's no real objection to me saying he completely wins this for his team. As you can see, he's gone off, he's scouted the ridge of the train track really nicely there. He goes into the I'll just make it for you guys. He goes over to the H90 area, gets a nice scouting on those, a few tanks there, and then look at this, Su-85, completely oblivious. Sadly, the kill gets taken from someone else. The kill gets taken from the M4. The M4, yeah, nice man, nice. The M4 did 1 damage to that tank after a gentlemanly tanker here takes out 349% of his health, 349 hit points. He lights up the back of this Churchill there. It just does nearly 200 damage in a matter of seconds. This tank is hilarious to play. I mean, I'm really thinking of getting a couple of the tanks, a couple of the replays I've seen. I'm really thinking of getting a couple of these tanks just because they look just so fun to play. At the end of the day, if you enjoy playing the tank, then you're playing the right tank. There you go, goes in again after the clip has been fully reloaded. Does another, more or less, 130, 140 damage to it and finishes off the kill there to the Churchill. So he starts off with his first kill and a huge amount of damage to that Su-85 there. This Su-85 being completely oblivious. Don't be oblivious to tanks that are around you. Stop being very tunnel visioned and concentrate. Again, this is something I suffer from as well, is being very tunnel visioned here. He makes a dash for it and that Churchill has a shot. I think misses, but something else does actually hit him. And you see the M4 Sherman is going up for that English tier 3, yeah, no, tier 4, English tier 4 tank destroyer there, and sadly gets finished off. He starts hammering into the Churchill 1. A gentlemanly tanker starts hammering into the Churchill 1 and then turns around and sees that the Sherman has actually died from the tier 4 English tank destroyer. So he goes up here, he's only got 62 health, very quick death, locks onto the target and just auto loads on him and finishes him off for his 3rd kill. So he sees the M3 Lee there and he gets into cover quickly before the M3 Lee can fire upon him. He's got his ammo loadout is AP rounds and HE rounds, and you can see this very low health. Goes in, completely destroys him before he even knows what's happening. So a very nice move there. Using this gun really effectively here, just completely lighting up people. It's absolutely hysterical gun. He's on 4 kills. His team has got trashed, but the enemy team's not looking too strong itself. The Churchill 1, he knows he can't penetrate the front of the Churchill 1. Churchill 1's got around 100, just over, is it over 100? I think it's 120 frontal armor, and this AP rounds only do a 95 penetration, so he's not going to penetrate the front of the Churchill 1. He knows that. He knows the knowledge base to understand that he can't, so he just turns around to the back of it and hams the shit out of his ass. Goodbye, Churchill 1. So he gets his 5th kill there. I'm nearly got a TopGun in a Luchs. It's kind of insane. Tier 4 light tank and tier 5 game, and he's nearly got a TopGun. It's absolutely hysterical. If you guys have any games, that's all you want to send me. Send them to thegeekzone@hotmail.com. Any games at all, games like this, games you think are really good skill-wise, games that are just troll as hell, just funny games, serious games, well-played, skilled games. anything at all, just send them over and I'll take a look. And there's a chance they can end up on YouTube like a gentleman tanker here, playing an absolutely wondrous game. He finishes off the West getting his TopGun there, and I just think this game is absolutely hysterical. I loved it to bits. It really made me smile and have a giggle. Getting up in the morning and watching games like this is absolutely hilarious and funny, and so I thought I'd start off the week with this tank. Also, so he starts the cap here with the AMX-40. As we all know, the AMX-40 is one of the worst tanks in the game. I don't think anyone will argue with me on that one. If you do have an argument against it, I would love to hear it. Stick it in the comment section below. If you liked this game, then please give us a like and subscribe. As you can see, he's done 200 and nearly 1,300 damage there with 6 kills, and he's got his TopGun. So well done, that gentleman tanker there. Fantastic game. He starts the cap, which I think is the appropriate thing to do here. He's outgunned and outmatched with the KV-1 and the T-34. He's only got 30 health left, and he's not got much backup with an AMX-40. So the KV-1 comes up. He's on really low health, so he could possibly finish him off. But he's got the cap, so why should he move? So he sits here, finishes off the cap, wins the game. 6 kills in a light tank is absolutely fantastic. You should be well commended, a gentleman tanker. If you have any games like this, please do keep sending them in. That was a fantastic game. I love to watch more like that. That was hilarious. But if you have any like massively skilled games, good, huge amounts of damage, nice amount of kills, anything like that, send them over. It doesn't matter what tier you got, doesn't matter what tank you got, tier 1 to tier 10. I do them all. I just love watching fun, quirky games at low tiers, as well as really high skilled games, and love telling you guys what they do right and what maybe they don't do so right, and maybe and hopefully you guys can learn a thing or two from these videos. It's my my aim from this channel is to get some teaching out there and show people good skilled player games that they can learn from. But this one was just a bit of a laugh and show you the actual control, I can't talk today. The actual insanity of this gun is hilarious. It's just completely destroys. But as you saw though, the 85, the Su-85 and the 85B, I'm not really sure what they were thinking. They really didn't concentrate on this guy. It wasn't like he hadn't been spotted or anything. The 85 was right up his back. The Luchs was right up the 85's back, and he completely destroyed him. So I can understand why he probably just sat there and went GG. But the 85B could have easily turned around, put a shot into him, or reversed out. Extremely tunnel vision there, and that's one of the worst things you can get in this game, is extremely tunnel vision. He's going into sniper mode and staying there, or just focusing on one target. Always use your map. Right now I have my map quite large, so if you have, just double tap the plus button on your keyboard and make the map a bit bigger. It really does help to get your awareness around. Map awareness is one of the key things in all or most games with maps, even from Call of Duty to League of Legends to WOT tanks. The way I learned my map awareness was actually League of Legends. League of Legends is very important for map awareness. Pros normally spend a good amount of their time looking at the map more than the actual gameplay itself. So yeah, map awareness is very key. So you guys, yeah, that's just my tip of the day to you all. Anyway, this was a Luchs from my gentleman tanker. Fantastic game there, 6 kills, lovely amount of damage, and a freaking light tank and a complete carry. You should be well commended for that. Absolutely hilarious game, makes me giggle the shit, and I hope you really enjoyed it too. If you did enjoy it, give us a subscribe and a like. If you didn't like it, give us a thumbs down in the comment section. Tell me what you didn't like about the game. Again, in the comment section, also put what you think about the AMX-40. Is it a pile of crap like I think, or is it actually a good tank? So I'd love to hear your discussions of that. So again, give us a subscribe, give us a like, visit us on Facebook and Twitter for all the latest WOT tanks news and updates, and I will see you tomorrow.